Have you ever heard something, seen something, gone somewhere, and it had such a powerful influence on you that it changed who you were? Or maybe you didn't change. You thought perhaps it would make you change, but then a few days on or a few weeks on, and the influence has gone. And we're still the person we always seem to be. It does seem so often we're like an elastic band, stretching into being something else, only to find, whoop, we're back where we started. When it comes to embracing truths like the ones shared in messages like this, it can quickly be the same kind of story, where, yes, we see it's good, that's lovely, but does it actually change who we are? I think this is often misunderstood because what the Saviour, Jesus Christ, did for us is also misunderstood. The reality is that right here, right now, as you are, in whatever situation you might be, you can turn and learn of Him without changing anything about you. And in that moment, you can feel a spirit of beauty and peace, as though things were fine or you were perfect. The power of the atonement is exactly that it compensates and bridges the gap between who we are now and what we might be. Turning and learning of Jesus is a sure way to feeling happiness, a sure way to feeling peace, and like the path that we are on is right. Turning and learning of Him doesn't require huge amounts of programs and things that we have to do or change in who we are. It simply is a turn to facing Him, a turn to learning Him, a turn to being open about Him. But it's not to belittle in any way the very real difficulties so many of us have to even turn. This song that I'm just about to share illustrates this situation like a choir. I've put a few choirs together in my time, and of course when you go around and asking for members, many people will say, oh no, thank you, I can't sing. Well, the beautiful thing about the choir of Christianity is that you can join, you can be tone deaf and still join in and participate as though you were the best singer in the world. That is the beauty of the atonement of Christ, that you come as you are, and that when you do, He reaches to you and lifts you from where you are.
Poverty, suffering, hungry and cold, life stolen, children without one to hold. How can I sing of sunlight? Love seems paler than moonlight. I cannot sing like a broken violin. I cannot sing pretending I hear and feel sweet songs of sunshine and music. I cannot sing. hope is gone? Who hears my song when I can't sing along? Two hands were pierced for my sorrow. Could they lift me tomorrow? I cannot sing like a broken violin. I cannot sing pretending I hear and feel sweet songs of sunshine and we'll sing high
So is all done just by turning and learning of Jesus? Well, no, of course not. But let me see if I can still keep you interested. Turning and learning about Jesus is essentially learning about ourselves and learning what gifts He's given us as our Creator. I mean, we've all made furniture from a furniture store and had the instructions laid out. Of course we use the instructions to build something that are given to us by the person who's designed it. And it's the same for us. As we turn to the one who created us, then we learn who we are and what gifts we have, and we become free. In fact, drawing near to the Saviour isn't really about changing at all. It's about becoming who we are and being free from those things that change us into something that we're not designed to be. Coming to Christ really is all about freedom. Freedom from the chains and the shackles that bind us. Now, we will never be completely free from the influences around us, of course not, as the song that you just heard is trying to illustrate. So in any of these circumstances where we're turning to the Saviour and feeling more capable and free, well, there's a few things that we can really focus on to help us on this journey. Believe, love, and do. First, believing in Jesus, believing that He is, having an open heart towards Him, loving Him. Second then, loving. Choosing to love doesn't mean we have to change who we are. We just choose to see things differently and see other people differently. To choose to respect and act kindly instead of not to. And then to do what we can with the gifts that we have. Believe, love and do is the way that at whatever stage of life we are on, whatever part of the path and progress we are making, we can continue to make steps toward becoming who we are. That's what real change is. And that is the exciting change, if it's change at all, that comes to those who don't just listen to messages from the prophets and from scriptures, but use those messages to change or become who they really are.
Even Jesus grew up like me. what his purpose would be. Praying to his Father to help him see, then walk the roads of Galilee. Can I be strong like Moses? In my small world no one supposes me of anything. What can my life bring? I know who I can trust. I don't know much but feel God's love. So I'll believe, love and do. I will believe, love and do. Believe, love and do. Hold to what you know is true. Prophets' words can sometimes fill up there. How can I even compare? I may pray, but sometimes I feel despair. What should I do? Should I give up? First see darkly, then face to face. Wander now, but in the right place. Climb the hill before me and lead me on. Then love the view where I'm standing from. Can I be strong like Moses? In my small world no one supposes me of anything. What can my life bring? I know who I can trust. I don't know much but feel God's love. So I'll believe, love and do. I will believe, love and do. Believe, love and do. Hold to what you know is true. I know I'm a child of God. I know I'm happy when I love. What else do I need to be what heaven sees in me? So I'll believe, love and do. I will believe, love and do. Believe.